What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episodes 6 through 8, titles and synopsis. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know the information about these episodes, the titles, the synopsis, what may or may not occur, what's likely to occur, because we're going to talk about the comic, the show, what's probably going to happen on the show, and those episodes. Episode 6 is titled Swear. Synopsis for Episode 6 is someone stumbles upon a brand new society, and this society is unlike anything seen before. So wow, that's kind of crazy. Who is it, what is it, and what could it be? Basically, if you know the spoilers from what we said throughout the summer and what was known about this, it is the Tara and Heath episode. It was basically the end of the trailer from San Diego Comic-Con in July that showed us the Tara and Heath, that we'll finally get to know this. It was a 2-week run that's turning into a forever run. It just seems so long ago that Tara and Heath went away. Some people think these are the Whisperers, but it's way too early for that. It might be a little foreshadowing of them or something, but we just don't think that's going to happen. The Whisperers will be happening later on in the series. Heath, does he make it out? Does he not? We just don't know the information. We'll see. Maybe it leaves it open for that. But Tara and Heath in the episode, they find the new survivors group that may help the group down the road, but we'll have to see. Episode 7 is titled Sing Me a Song, and for those who know the comic book, that is a big clue. Synopsis for Episode 7 is a deeper look at the Sanctuary and the world of the Saviors. Members of Alexandria look for supplies. So Episode 7 is going to be the Carl Goes to the Sanctuary episode, because the Sing Me a Song is what Negan says to Carl, so we're going to get more Sanctuary. I would assume the people that are going on the supply run is Rick, and I believe Aaron goes with them, but definitely Rick. You see the first panel on the left, so Negan says, "Sing me a song." Carl says, "What? I can't. I don't know any." Then he curses on there too, hopefully. Sorry about the cursing, but Negan's a cursing SOB in the comics, and that has to be it. Sing me a song. He's going to say that to Carl, because Carl's going to hide in the truck, get to the Sanctuary, and blow people away with his machine gun, hopefully, or do something with that. We don't know if he gets a gun or not, because you know the Saviors took all their guns. The big difference will be Jesus is going to be in the truck with Carl, basically what the spoiler's saying for Episode 5. We just don't know how it's going to play out, but Carl seems to be getting to the Sanctuary. I'm sure Jesus gets away, because Jesus can't be seen going against the Saviors, because that would cause some problems with the Hilltop. Episode 8 is titled Heart Still Beating. Synopsis for Episode 8 is Negan's unwelcome visit to Alexandria continues as other members scavenge for supplies. Things quickly spin out of control. So I believe that's when Rick is still getting supplies for the group, maybe even with Aaron, but just not exactly 100% sure. But Negan comes back to Alexandria. This is supposedly where Negan brings Carl back to Alexandria, and all is kind of well, but we'll see how it plays out in the show. I believe Rick is not even at Alexandria the time he gets there, which causes Spencer to talk to Negan, which is the big part of the episode and what people are excited for here. If you know the comic, you know what happens to Spencer. And it's highly likely that Spencer gets his comic book death by Negan. The guts, no guts. I thought the episode might be titled Guts for this, or No Guts, but Episode 2 of Season 1 was titled Guts, so they're not going to reuse the title, as a subscriber, fan, friend told me, and this is where we hope to see the iconic comic book death, and we believe it happens because there's been reports over the summer that there was a death dinner at this time around where the filming over the summer, and it seems to be the Spencer death, which I cannot wait to see, because he needs to go like yesterday. And you could see in Episode 4, they were really setting that up between Spencer and Negan and Spencer and Rick, and the defiance that Spencer's going to have with Rick, because he wants to lead, but he has no guts, so he can't do it, so he's relying on Negan to do it for him. Here's the breakdown of the filming of the characters, if you want to pause and check it out to see where characters are and they aren't and what they filmed. We need to see this. It's not going to come anytime soon. Hopefully it happens at Season 8, where Negan gets his justice, but we'll see how it plays out on the show with the March to War and all that war storylines as they play out on the show. But there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to get more videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. And what episodes are you excited for? Hopefully 6, 7, and 8 look to be great. Thanks, guys.